Okay. So our weights are in our hands. We're just going to start with some standing stuff first. Weights are optional. I'm using 2-pound weights. You guys can pick whatever weights you want. I just would not recommend going heavier than 3s. Okay? Okay. All right, so we're going to start with these little, I call them the sunrise. We bring those arms up and we take them down. The palms are facing forward. Inhale to exhale. If you have a shoulder issue and you can't go up like this, maybe just go halfway. Or do a bicep curl. I'm going to lift my heels up and down. Send that tail long. Connect those heels. Connect those heels. Seat to feet connection. 4. Good. And 3. 2 more. 2. And 1. I want you to step out and do a side raise. Then go the other direction. Side raise. And up. Inhale. Exhale. Use those inner thighs to bring those legs back together. 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And 1. I want you to go into a side lunge. Weights will hang down. And then bring them straight up. And the weights will hang down and come straight up. So notice one leg is straight. One leg is bent. Proud chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Zip up those thighs. Work that seat to feet connection. We should get a little bit warmer on a chilly day. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. And open. And close. I'm not opening the rib cage. I'm opening my chest. Squeezing my back muscles. Still the seat to feet connection here. No arching, no arching. Here we go. Inhale to exhale. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Take one arm up. You're going to mirror me. One arm down. Have this arm right next to your head. Palms are facing you. And we're going to do a side stretch. The arm is going to mold over my head. I'm going to reach it out straight. Then I come up. Do that again. Drop it over. Reach. Bring it up. Here's the breath. Inhale to exhale. 1 more. Keep that hip you're stretching away from pressing down. And we switch the arms. Palms turned in. Arm next to your head. Side stretch. I mold over the head. I reach it. Then I come up. Arm next to your head. Inhale to exhale. Over. I really feel that stretch deepening when I take this arm out and then bring it down to the mat. Go to the front of the mat. I want you to bend the elbows and press the arms straight up. Bend and come down. Want to go there? Yeah. Bend, press, sorry. Bend and down. Bend, press up. Bend, come down. Bend, press up. Now on the up, I'm going to sweep a leg back and release. Sweep the other leg back. It's on the up. Curl, sweep, down and down. Curl, sweep, down and down. I sweep like I'm ice skating away. 1 more. And then take the palms to your thighs, and we're going to do a roll down. Nod the chin to your chest, and the weights will dangle under those shoulders. Pull yourself up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nod the chin to the chest first. It's the chin to the chest. Then the upper back. Then the mid back. Belly scooping in deeper. Now bend the knees and take the hands to the floor. My knuckles are on the floor. My palms are turned in. Step back 1 leg. Step back the other leg. And hold for 4 and 3 and 2. Lower to those knees and stretch back. I'm going to take 2 weights into my right hand. I'm going to come into a quadruped position. I'm going to do a row. My palms are turned in. And I'm going to drive my elbow back and then to the mat. Back and to the mat. Harder, I'm going to take my left leg, my opposite leg is my arms, and hold that there as I row. And my elbow is pointing behind me, not going out to the side. Good. Next level, I'm going to go into a wide plank with my feet, and I'll row here. I exhale on the row, and I go for 4. Get those hips down. 3, 2, and 1, and I come down. Now I'm going to take the weights under my left hand. I start in a quadruped position, hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spine is long, shoulders connected. Here we go. Exhale, inhale. Palm is turned in, elbow is close to my side. Harder, take the right leg back and hold it off the mat. And row. Crown of the head should be long. I should not be looking at that bent leg. Now, if you want to make it harder, go to a wide stance with the legs and row again. Take your time. Don't look like an eject button. 4, you get what I'm saying. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and stretch those hands behind you. Make cups with those hands. Nicely done. Okay, grab those weights and onto your seat. So our legs are going to be straight out in front of us. I see we're getting warmer already. Okay, it's okay if we sweat today. It's okay. Reach those arms parallel to the floor. Plug those shoulders in, press the back of those legs down, nod the chin to your chest and come halfway back. Halfway back. Hold. Now I want you to take that right arm up. Bring it down. Left arm up. So if this hurts your back, you got a couple options. You can put a play ball behind your back. You can sit up taller if it hurts your back. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the opposite leg lifting. So it's right arm, left leg. In case you didn't get that, left arm, right leg. I know, opposite, makes that brain work a little bit more and coordinate. Yep, mind-body connection here. Take your time, what's the hurry? Hold. Can you add the other leg? Up. Now drop that leg down, and release those arms. I'm working you hard in the first 5 minutes. That means I really like you. Okay, so I'm going to reach those arms long. Roll it back. This time I'm going to go all the way down. Yes. Now my arms are directly up over my chest and my shoulders are plugged in. When I cue eyes to belly, you never have to lift your head in Pilates, so remember that. I'm going to reach my arms long and bend my right knee in. I'm going to curl my chin to my chest. And then retrace your steps, put that back down. Then my left knee will come in. Now remember, keep going. When you lift your head, we never want to drag it, because if you drag it, then your head's being lifted by your neck. And I want the head lifting up from the abdominals. So it's chin to chest. Don't drag it. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody get what I'm talking about? Now this time, I'm going to hold that right knee in, and I'm going to add the left. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to bring my arms up over my shoulders, and then bring them back to parallel. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Arms up, toes down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the rib cage still. Keep it heavy. That bowling ball is on that torso. Yes, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take the toes to the floor. Straighten the legs and take your head down. Flex your Pilates stance. And again, shoulders are plugged in. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest, reach my weights towards my legs, peel yourself up and over. Arms are parallel to the floor, and the ears are right between those arms. Keep the eyes to your navel as you roll back. The inner thighs support the abdominals. Squeeze them. That's why we're in a Pilates stance. Now we'll add the breathing here. Inhale, eyes to belly. Exhale. Inhale as you start to come back. Exhale. Lengthen the tail. Plug those shoulders in. Eyes to navel. Inhale. 2 exhale. Inhale, roll it back. Send that tail down towards the heels. Now I'm going to start to add on. Eyes to belly, no momentum. You got to fight that momentum. Good. Now my arms are going to come down. I'm going to roll them back. I'm going to tip my legs straight up. Okay? Pressing through those weights, I'm going to lift my seat up and down. Now, if this is too hard for you, you're going to bend your knees and tap your toes down and up. So you're either going up and down or down and up. 2 more here. 1 more. Now grab onto those weights, lower the legs, bring the arms straight back up. Slowly. Pilates stance, plug your shoulders in, roll yourself up. Eyes to belly, inhale. Exhale. The weights will go towards the mat. I'm going to slide back and bring my legs straight up. Now I'm going to press up through the arms. Lower abdominals are scooping. 2 more. 1 more. Grab those weights, legs go down, arms come up. I'm in a Pilates stance. Roll up, eyes to belly, inhale. Exhale, up, up, up. I shouldn't see your eyeballs. Weights go to the mat. Slide those hands down, and you're going to roll back, bring those legs straight up, and we're going to lift up from the lower abdominals. I press down into my mat to lift my legs up. 1 more. Grab onto your weights. Now this time, just lower your left leg down and bring those weights straight up. Good. Now, if you feel like, oh, my back can't stay heavy because that left leg is straight, bend your left leg and it'll bring your back safely down to the floor, okay? Turn that right kneecap away from you. And we're going to circle counterclockwise. Round and come up. Inhale to exhale. Squeeze your seat. Be careful how low you go. Now let's reverse that circle. Round to come up. Inhale to exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold that there. I want you to lower your right leg and lift it right back up. Then I want you to reach the weights for your toes, eyes to navel, and come back down. Lower the leg, inhale. Exhale, pause. Crunch up and down. Leg down, leg up, press up, lower down. Come down, lift up, press up, lower down. 2 more. Reach. 1 more. And reach. And now scissor switch the legs. Now, if you want, you can bend the right knee, okay? So we want to make sure that this left leg is over the hip. If your hamstrings are too tight and you're way out here like this, I want you to soften your knee, still have it turned out, and have the knee in line with the hip, okay? But make sure you've got that alignment. Plug those shoulders in, put a bowling ball in your torso, and let's go clockwise. Round to come up. Can you feel your belly working? Like I feel like I'm in an ab crunch right now that won't end. And reverse. So my belly is moving this leg. Give me 1 more, please. So we're going to lower that left leg down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Crunch up. Release. Down. up. I have a feeling this class is going to go by super fast because we were having so much fun, and time goes by fast when you're having fun. But we're going to work. We're going to work, though, and have fun. 2 more. Down, up, press. Hello, abs. Lift. And then lower both legs. Flex your Pilates V and do another roll up. Eyes to belly. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch forward. Drop the weights as far forward as you can. Grab onto whatever you can reach and pull yourself down. So whether you're up here on the thighs or down here on the feet, bend the elbows and pull your torso down. Stack your spine, of course, using the abdominals. I'm going to slide my weights back. I'm going to bend my knees. My legs are fist width apart. Okay? Hands behind the thighs. Sit up tall to begin. Weights are down on the mat. We're going to do a little half roll down. So just until my arms straighten. So I feel like I'm molded inside a ball. Then I'm going to bring myself up. I'm going to keep my chin to my chest. Bring it back. I want you to feel like you're leading with your navel, with your waistline. Get out of those shoulders. And then bring yourself up. So always check in. First, make sure the powerhouse is good. Then your secondary powerhouse is the shoulder girdle. You check in with that and bring it up. Try to use your hands less and less. So bring it back. So I barely have my hands touching. Now see if you can come all the way back to your lower back touches. So my hands will slide down the thigh. And I bring myself up and over. So tightness in your lower back will make that very difficult to do. Make sure you're sending your tail towards your heels. Lower back. Now, guess what? My inner thighs are still working, even though they're not together. So make sure you're engaging that seat to feet connection. Coming up. See if you cannot use your hands. Palms turned in. Send that tail long. Exhale, up and over. One more. Bringing it back. Don't shift those legs. Bring it up and over. Grab onto your ankles. Flex your feet and slowly straighten your legs. And once again, stretch through the body. From your core, stack your spine. So every move we make is going to be meaningful and with purpose. Bend the knees. We're going to be going into the abs series. Yes. How many exercises are in the abs series? Who knows? 5. Good answer. So we're going to roll it back and hug those knees into our chest. Good job. Just to give that back a little break. And if you want, you can even just gently rock side to side because you guys have been kicking butt so far. Enjoy this little break. Okay, break is over. So you don't have to use the weights and you don't have to ever lift your head. I will cue both. So my arms are up over my chest, over my shoulders. My palms are turned in. My knees are way in. Why am I starting that way? I want my back to be nice and heavy. How it is right now, I need you to keep it that way as much as you can. I'm going to inhale to prepare. On the exhale, I'm going to bring my head and chest up, and my arms will go parallel to the floor, where I hold them here. My right knee is going to drive closer towards me as my left leg goes straight out. Then I'm going to keep switching. Switch. I'm going to inhale for 2, exhale for 2. I feel no strain in my neck. My chin is to my chest. My shoulder blades are off the floor. The base of my shoulder blade touches. If you're too low like this, it can put strain to the front of the hip and your lower back. So go out to a 45. Are we still breathing? We inhale for 2, and we exhale. Hug those knees in, and we'll come back down. Anytime your neck feels strained, just look to each side of the mat and get a little stretch in your neck, okay? And anytime you need to take a break, right now what we're doing is a good choice, a good position. So to bring those arms straight up again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl up. This is double straight leg. Press out, 2, 3, and come in. Do you notice how I hold it out here for 3 counts and I come in? Do you also notice I turn out to a Pilates V, then I come to parallel? My arms are going to reach by my temples, 2, 3, bring it back in. Harder, right? But it's too hard, don't do it. Is your back staying heavy? Keep the rib cage still. Shh. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Reach it. Hug it. Release it. Yes. Okay. Scissors are next. I want to use my hands first. So put the weights down because I like the pull feeling. So I'm going to grab with 2 hands behind my right calf and zip that leg up. My other leg is going to press out to 45. If you're able, we nod the chin to our chest. Now I'm going to pull this leg towards me 2 times. 1, 2. Now I switch quickly. I pause. Then I pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull. Inhale. Whoop. Exhale. I'm not bobbing my head. I'm not moving my torso. I'm in one spot. Boom, boom. Reach as high as you can. Never pull behind the knee. And shh. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Okay, so we got now 3 out of the way. Maybe your neck needs a little stretch. Go for it. Maybe you just stay here in this rest position a little longer. Completely fine. I'm going to zip my legs up to a Pilates stance. 1 weight in each hand. And I'm going to hold it on my mat like I'm holding a candlestick. Now remember, you want to have the legs in line with your hips. If you can't get there, you're going to soften your knees and have your knees in line with your hips. Got it? Okay. I'm going to curl my chin to my chest. And my legs are going to go down. My arms will go up. Down, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Inhale, 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 exhale. 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. How low should you go? The back and the pelvis need to stay heavy. 2 more. Last one. And release. I'm going to take my feet down to the mat. I'm going to drop my knees to the side. Don't go too crazy. Use your abdominals to bring those knees back to center. I'll drop them to the other side. And we're getting ready for the 5th exercise. All right, knees in, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. No shock there. Now I'm going to straddle my arms to my right leg and press my left leg out. I'm going to straddle, lift, switch, and switch. Now I want you to keep your spine on that mat. I am rotating through my mid-back, but my spine is staying heavy. And I'm squeezing these diagonal side pockets. Are you? And squeeze one side, squeeze the other. Keep the back heavy, keep the chin to the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Did we just go, everything just went blah? But you can't do that because we're going to move on. We're flowing today. Okay, straighten those legs. Pilates stance. Arms up over your chest, shoulders down. Another roll up. Eyes to belly, inhale. Exhale. Yes, we made it. Okay, straighten those legs as wide as your mat. And I want you just to grab 1 weight and hold it long ways. I'm holding it by the sides. So you'll notice that my hands will go like this versus this because in Pilates, we always want to lengthen the body. So this is lengthening part of our body, the fingertips reaching long, okay? Good. Okay, press out. Now press into the side of that weight. Can you feel all of this activating? Even if you don't have a weight, I can make that feel it's contracting, okay? Now, if you can't sit tall, I need you to bend your knees because you can't stretch your spine if you're starting like this. If you're not sure, go against the wall, and that will tell you if you're sitting tall. We're going to inhale up. On the exhale, first chin to chest. Then the shoulders are going to come forward, and as you're going forward, my belly's pressing back. Stack your spine and bend the elbows back. And feel like your chest is going through a door frame, okay? Press out. Inhale. Exhale. The lower back stays against your imaginary wall. Inhale up. Exhale, pull back, and feel like you're almost arching, but you're not. Press out, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, put that weight down. Open your arms like a T. Shoulders are down. Wrists are straight. Fingers are alive. We're going to inhale to the right side of our mat. And on the exhale, we're going to saw off that baby toe and look at your back hand. Right now, your left hip and left butt cheek better be pushing down. Now lift up and other side on the inhale. Exhale. So I'm going to my left side, which means my right butt cheek and my right hip need to be heavy. And if you can, reach for those toes, push into your toes to rotate more. Inhale up and twist. Exhale. Inhale up. Rotate. Shoulders are relaxed. So is the neck. Exhale. Inhale up. Now on this exhale, see if you can grab onto the outside of your ankle or outside of your foot and rotate just a little bit more. Inhale, grow tall, switch sides. Exhale, grab onto the side. Make sure you're not taking his butt cheek with you. Keep it down as you rotate. Bring it up and release. You deserve that break. Okay, give me a quadruped position. Hands and knees. So this is Pilates Sculpt today. What are we sculpting? The whole entire body, for goodness sakes. All right, so I want the shoulders over your wrists and then hips over the knees. The back should be nice and long. The shoulders shouldn't be collapsed. They're nice and strong. Now I want you to slide your left toes back. Keep your hips square, meaning they're in a straight line and they're making a box with your shoulders. Now think of when you do triceps, the elbows are close to the body, yes? So I'm going to lift up this left leg as I lower my chest down, bend the elbows, and come back up. So your arm should be brushing against that rib cage. Here we go. Inhale down, 2, 3, exhale up. That was 2. Inhale down, 2, 3, here's 3. Inhale down, 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 exhale 4. What number do you want to go to today? 5. Okay, I'll add +1. Let's go to 6. Down, down, down. Good. Now I want you to come onto your right forearm and tip this leg up to a diagonal. Do little pulses here. 1, 2. The belly's still pulling in. You might think you don't need to, but you most certainly do. That was our first set of 8. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Now circle one direction. 1. It's small. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse. Now I'm looking back towards that leg. It's in a diagonal. And I go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Stretch back and release those wrists. So I like to make cups with my hands. Could you feel anything working on that exercise? Yeah? Good for you. Okay, so I'm not wasting your time. Come back into your quadruped. Okay? So I've got my shoulders over my wrists, my hips over my knees. I'm going to lengthen my right leg back. Make sure the hips are square in a box with your shoulders. Now my hands can't be as wide as my mat because then my elbow when I come down it's not going to brush through that rib cage. So make sure the hands are close enough. Okay? All right, here we go. We're going to go down for 3. Inhale, 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 explode up, but not too fast. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Here's 2. Down, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Here's 4. 2 more. Down, 2, 3. Here's 5. 1 more. Down, down, down. Here's 6. Come onto your left forearm. That's going to tip my right leg to a diagonal, and I look at it, and my shoulders are relaxed. Do little pulses. 1, 2. Fire that butt cheek of the leg it's lifting. Pull the belly in. 6, 7. We've got 8 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. Now circle one direction. It's small. 2, 3. Not too fast. 4, 4, 3, 2. Can you reverse it? 8, 7, 6. Loose feet, tight seat. Don't cramp those feet. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. And now this time, I'm going to take my knees as wide as my mat and stretch back. Why did I choose that? I want my hips to feel a little more of a release. Yep, and I'm going to flip my palms up just to give my wrists a break because my wrists usually give me an issue. Great. Okay, come on to the front of your bodies. Take the hands directly underneath your armpits. So my arms are not touching the mat at all. So you gotta slide them back, okay? Belly, pull the navel in away from your mat. Legs as wide as a fist. So if I have my forehead and nose resting on the mat, my neck is actually tilted slightly down. So that's why you hear me say, roll the marble with your nose. Now you see my neck is in alignment with my spine. The crown of my head is long. Now press through your hands. Shoulders are going to go down. I'm going to squeeze lemons in my armpits. Try to lift that sternum up. My navel stays on the floor. And I lower back down. Roll that marble, lift up. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Roll that marble. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. Lift up on the inhale. Exhale, release. Give me one more, one more. Those shoulders have to go down, down as you lift up. And exhale. Stretch back. That was your swan. That was working your spinal extensors, the arching part of that lower back. Glutes were working, and the belly is always working. Grab onto your weights for forearm planks. I'm going to hold my weights like I'm holding a hammer. If you need to modify your plank, you would simply just walk your knees back, but you notice how my butt is not up like this because I feel nothing in my core. So if you modify, please come down into this diagonal, okay? Full plank, I'm in Pilates stance. Send the tail long. Feel like you're getting ready to do a bridge and you're tucking that tail. Squeeze lemons in your armpits. Push your back completely up against the ceiling. Good. Now, if you want, anytime you need to reset, you're going to drop your knees down. I'm going to turn towards the right side of my mat and bring my right arm to a goalpost. This goalpost then is going to come down towards the mat and lift back up. Down, lift. Inhale, exhale. Do not fling the arm. I stop it right here. Right here. Keep it bent. Keep the elbow bent. And then come back down. 2 elbows down. Here's my plank. If you need to reset, right, you come to your knees for a second. So we're back facing forward. Face your mat. Yep. Now I'm going to shift to the left side. Here's my goalpost. I'm going to rotate, inhale. It doesn't touch the floor. Exhale. I'm wringing water. I'm doing a twist again. If twisting's not for you, just hold that weight up. Inhale down. Exhale up. I love it. I'm hearing working voices. Come all the way down. Hold that plank. Drive through those forearms. Stronger you. Get ready for the next month of you know what. 4, 3, to your knees. Let go of the weights and stretch back. So you can see today that I'm taking traditional Pilates exercises and just adding a little bit more of a fitness twist. And that's okay to do, but just so you know, it's not 110% classically done today, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take a weight. In my right hand, I'm in a quadruped position, just one weight. Then I want you to hold this quadruped position. Remember, the crown of the head's long, the tail's long. Now I'm gonna do a side raise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it out. Pull the elbow back. Now I want you to punch out in front of you, and the opposite leg is going to go out and in. Everything straightens, everything bends. And I want this arm to stay parallel to the floor, like you're dusting a shelf with the inside of that arm. And if we go too fast, it's way too easy and muscles don't know they're working. So why are we going fast? Good. Good. Out. Don't feel archy in that back. Give me 2 more. Hold this one out. Lower the arm and leg. Lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. If you need a break, stretch back. If you need to stretch your wrist, flip the palms, okay? All right, we ready to move on? So I don't want to rush. I want to make sure all my connections are here. How many critical connections are there? What's the number? 3. Oh, he said that. Who said that? Good job. Okay, there's 3 critical connections. We have to make sure every time we move, we've got these 3 connections. What's 1? Belly in and up. 2, shoulder to rib cage. 3, seat to feet. So how do I have seat to feet here? Well, I can feel my inner thighs engage. I can feel my thighs wrapping. They're working, okay? Here we go. Side raise. 1, 2, 3. I pause for a split second out there. 4. Watch the neck. 5, 6, 7. Hold it out there, but bend the elbow. Other leg comes back. Now I'm going to press out, bend the knee with the arm. 2, 3. 3 critical connections. Are you working them? And 3. And 2. Hold this one out. Drop everything, lift everything. Back is working, shoulders working, glutes working, hamstrings working. Breathe, exhale on the up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch back. I'm going to release my wrist this time. Woo! I would say no one should be cold in here right now. Okay, sit up. I'm going to torture myself today because I feel like I'm torturing you so you can get back at me. We'll do neck pull. And you know I don't do neck pull well. I have to modify neck pull. I can't do neck pull. All right, so my feet are flexed, my legs are straight, and I'm about as wide as my hips. So I'm not Pilates stance, I'm not as wide as my mat. Traditionally, your hands are here. You'll notice, though, in some part of this, my arms will go like this to help me. So I'm sitting tall, and I plant the back of my head against my hands. So I feel like my neck is nice and long. I'm going to start with a hinge back. So it's a flat back. Then I'm going to round. And you can choose to stop here, or you can go all the way down. Now here's where you're going to see me change my arm positioning. I'll bring it up. You guys can keep your hands behind your head. I have to do this for a couple of seconds, and then I come back. I'm curling over a barrel. Stack up like in spine stretch. Hinge back, fire those legs. Exhale. Eyes to belly, inhale. Exhale, up and over that barrel. Inhale, lift. Hinge back. Exhale. Inhale, eyes to belly. Exhale, up and over. And we're going to stop on the stack and release. Okay. Bridges with our weights. So bend your knees. And the legs are one fist width apart. Oh my, you're almost there. Told you, did I not tell you it's going to go by fast today? You're probably thinking, no, it's not. Yes. Come on, Deb. Come on, Deb. Come on. Okay, now, we have to be able to do these bridges without getting hamstring cramps, right? But it can't happen in one session. We can't get the body working and get it strengthened in one session. So if you know you're going to still be able to get this hamstring cramp, I want you to keep your arms down the mat, flatten them, and when you're doing your bridge, I want you to press down those triceps to give you a little bit more assistance. Now, if you don't want that help and you don't need that help, I'm going to start with my arms up, palms turned in, shoulders plugged in. Legs are a fist width apart, and your spine is neutral right now. So I'm going to curl my tail and bridge up. Shoulders go down, glutes are firing, knees are tracking forward, and then melt down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, curl that tail, lifting it up, and then lowering it down. Now this time, I'm going to open up my arms to the side as I bridge up. Curl it up, 2, 3, 4, 5, melt down. The weights will come slowly back up over my chest. Curl the tail, keep pressing those thighs into the center line. They're not touching, but they're firing. And then bring it down. Curl it up. Tuck your tail. Now keep your bridge. On the exhale, bring those arms up. Inhale, we're going to go down with the arms. Keep the bridge. Exhale, up 1. We're going to lower the arms for 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now on the lift, tabletop your right leg. Ugh. Put it down. 2, 3, left leg. Arms go down. 2, 3, exhale, arms up, knee up. 1, 2, 3, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, table. 1, 2, 3, table. 1, 2, 3. One more. Hold the arms, take the foot down, fix your bridge. So I'm going to go halfway down. I'm not going to articulate. Bend the elbows down, push up. Down, up, down, up. I'll pick up that pace. Squeeze your booty. Drive the navel deeper. And press, and press, and press. And 5, and 4. Come on. 3, 2. Hold it. Bring that right leg straight up. You're going to bend the knee, bend the elbows. Straighten the leg, straighten the arms. Bend, press, bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the leg out, fix the bridge. I think mine started to go downtown. Bring that leg straight up. Now we bend with the arms, bend the knee. Really work that right inner thigh, pressing it into your center line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the foot down, take the arms to the floor, and melt your spine down. Release the weights. Cross your right ankle over your left quad. That right knee is going to go away from you. A bigger stretch. Bring the left knee towards you. Yep. Take the foot to the floor. Take your arms out like a T and float your legs to the right. Inhale. Pull the navel to your spine. Exhale, bring it up. Cross the left leg over the right. Now push that knee a little further out if it feels okay. You want a bigger stretch? Grab behind the right thigh. Bring the right knee towards you. Keep that left leg pressing away from you. Now keeping the legs in that shape, but put your right foot down. Arms go out like a T, and then my legs will go to the left. I keep my shoulders heavy. I inhale. Pull the navel in. I exhale. Hug the knees in, but take them wide so the hips get a little bit bigger of a stretch. You can circle your ankles. That always feels good. Click, 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 right? Straighten your legs and sit up. At least I didn't say roll up. Slowly. Okay, so take the knuckle to knuckle. Elbows are out. And again, you're going to hear this. This is probably the 6th time so far we've had our legs straight and sitting up. If you can't sit tall and have your ear, shoulder, hip in a straight line, bend your knees so you can get there, okay? It doesn't mean do this to sit tall. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Knuckle to knuckle. We're going to inhale up tall, stay just as tall, and rotate on the exhale to your right. 1, a little further, 2. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Sit taller. You're sitting on thumbtacks. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Right. Inhale, center. Exhale. Now we're spiraling up that barbershop pole. We're not coming back down yet. Each one, we're going higher up that barbershop pole. And release. Okay. So we're going to go onto our side. And let's go onto our right side first. Okay? I'm going to have one of my weights by me. Do I need to cue something different than right side? So you guys will have your head this way. You guys will have your head this way. But I can easily cue right, left. Okay? So use the mat as a ruler. You can have your head propped up, or you can lay down. Stay with me. Stay with me. Have the weight close by. So I want you to lift these legs up together and down. Up and down. I am just pressing into my weight, so like my knuckles are pushing down. I want you to feel everything along the side of your body, lifting these legs up. And 2. Now hold this one up, bring your feet to the front of the mat, and plop them down. I want you to raise your top leg, hip height, just hip height. I want you to take the arm, shoulder height. So the leg is going to swing forward 2 times. My arm will go back. Forward, push, point the toes. They pass each other. 1, 2. Flex your foot. 1, 2. Reach long. 1, 2. Exhale. Shh, shh. Inhale. Whoop, whoop. Exhale. Shh, shh. Inhale. Now take the arm and the leg back, hold here, drop it down, and lift it up. I'm going to put my weight on top of that thigh and just rest a little bit. If it's too much, then just hold it over it. 3, 2, 1. Swing it back. I'm going to put my weight to the mat I'm going to go down, up. I'm not going to touch the mat. I'm not going to touch the mat. For me, that's too much for this hip. 3, 2, 1, and then stack your legs. Rotate your top kneecap to the ceiling. My weight stays down. Lift up, lies a feather. 1 count. 1. Now we lengthen. 3, 2. Get longer. Get longer. Lift up. Lengthen. 3. Can you scoop? 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Scoop deeper. 1 more. Good. Now we're going to do a passe. So my knees still turned from my hip opening. Slide along your inseam. Lift up. Reach it long. 1 count in. 1 count up. 3, 2. Now reverse. Come up. Bend. 3, 2, 1. Up. Bend. 3, 2, 1 more. Up. Bend. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to grab back onto this weight, and I want you to come up onto your arm. I want you now to come onto 1.5 butt cheeks. Okay? So I'm not here, and I'm not here. It's like I got this butt cheek and a little bit of the other one. And here's what we're going to be doing. Lifting up the legs. So it's like a diagonal. I'm reaching diagonally towards that corner of my mat. I'm locking the shoulder down. Yeah? 3, 2, hold it up. Take your left leg down. Take your left leg up. Take it down. Take it up. Take it down. 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Switch sides. Well, I could have went a lot longer, but then we'd not have time to do the whole other side. Challenging today, but know where to modify, know what not to do. Okay, so we start at the back edge, so we're on our left side. You can prop your head up, you can lay on it. I'm going to have my weight right by me, my upper arm is to my side, my feet are flexed. I'm going to go up a little bit and down. As soon as you start to be lifting these legs, the core has to go bam, in and up. Muscle memory, your body's moving, your core is engaged. We exhale on the up. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. But the bottom rib cage is not relaxed. 3, good. 2, now hold this one up and slide the feet to the top edge of your mat. Hips are stacked. Pry your top leg and lift the arm over that leg. Now the arm goes opposite as the leg. It kicks forward, forward. It goes back, back. Flex, exhale, exhale, point. Inhale, back. Do not let your back shift. So pull that belly in deep. And you don't have to have the weight in your arm, and you don't have to move the arms at all. But make sure they stay parallel. Boom, boom. 1 more. Now we're going to take it forward. I rested my weight on my thigh. Down, up. So again, if this is too much, put the weight down and lift. You've got to push that belly in and squeeze everything in that lower body. 2 more. I'm right up there in front of my hip. Now weight goes down, my leg goes back. I open up my hip, but they're still stacked. Lower, lift. I don't touch the floor. You can. Well, on that time I did, so this hip's a little better. But you don't have to touch the floor. But feel it opening and feel this working. 3, 2, stack your legs. Turn the top kneecap to the ceiling. 1 count to lift up, push the bottom leg down. Woo! Now reach. 3, 2, 1. Lies a feather. Reach. 3, belly in and up as you're going down. As that leg is lengthening, the belly is scooping up, up, up. Inhale. One more. Now we do the passe. So knee has to be turned up because my knee is going here like a puppet string. 1 count to lift, 3 to come down. 1 to bring it in, 1 to lift it, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to reverse it. We're going to come straight up. Inhale. Bend. On the exhale, the belly scoops as the leg goes out. Lift up. Find it. Lengthen it. One more. Boom. And boom. Keep the legs where they are. Come up onto your arm. Woo! Grab onto your weights. I'm going to tip back. Someone 1.5, maybe 1 3/4 butt cheeks. Arm is into the diagonal. We're going to bring the legs towards the arm and then down. You could just do one leg if you want, the top leg. Now hold this one up. Left leg, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 2 more. 1 more, bend the knees. And release. Nicely done. Planks. You got this. No break. You're all looking at me like, can we stop now? Not yet. Give me a plank. Come on. So we're not going to do anything with the weights. So you can choose to, if you want to be on your knuckles, you can hold the weights. If not, my weights will go away from my hands. Okay? You can always walk your knees back for a modified plank. I'm going to go back to a full plank. Shoulders over wrists. Connect your heels. And I want you to flex the heels back. Point the toes. So you can see that my shoulders go away from my wrists and then they go over the wrists, right? So I'm going to add a leg lifting. Right foot flex, point, flex. Keep that right foot. And then put it down. Now we'll do 3 on the left. Lift left, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Put it down. Pike up your seat. Separate your legs and walk your feet a little further forward and drive those heels down. Yep. Now I'm going to walk my feet a little closer and they're going to go as wide as my mat. And I want you to drive the weight off your hands into the back of your legs. And I'm going to take my right hand over to my left outer shin. Put that hand down. Take your right hand across to the left shin. Grab onto it. Grab onto it. Yes. Good. Now walk your hands the rest of the way towards the feet. Yep. Start to pull yourself up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together. Reach one arm up. This is the easy stuff now. Mermaid stretch. You're going to mirror me. So which arm of mine's up? Switch your arms. Yep. Side stretch. Bring it back up. This hand here is going to slide down as I'm going up and over. And this hip is pushing down. Switch the arms. Woo! Side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Take those legs wide, like a second position. Bend those knees. Tip over. Mirror me. Now this time I'm going to side stretch. Turn your torso towards that thigh. Sweep the arm from one foot to the other and come up. One more. Turn the torso. The knees stay still. And then we'll switch sides. Tip onto your side, onto your forearm, facing forward. Now I turn towards that thigh. I sweep my fingers around. I do it again, over. Yes. Bring both arms up. Bend the knees and press the palms up Open the chest. Now sweep those arms down and up. Look straight ahead. Let me see your eyeballs. Let me see your eyeballs. Sweeping, one more. And release. You made it. I didn't want to quit this morning. I just didn't want to quit.